The legacy that was left by Lester Horton, who died in 1953, continues to live and to inspire today's artists. This advanced tape is the culmination of the documentation of that legacy, which endures as an American modern dance technique. All of the material in the 3 tapes of this series is based on the 1991 book, The Dance Technique of Lester Horton, co-authored by Marjorie Percy's Anna Marie Forsyth and Cheryl Bell. Musicians, graphic artists, and choreographers are drawn to the simplicity of the line and the expressive potential of this beautiful modern dance technique. This tape is designed for the dancer with a comprehensive knowledge of the elements of the beginner and intermediate level Horton vocabulary. The information provided in this advanced tape builds on the dancer's understanding of and ability to execute the materials in both the warm-up and intermediate videos, tapes 1 and 2. Presented here by current and former members of the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater is the completion of prelude, fortification, and hinge studies. This tape also includes advanced T-balances, falls, jumps, and the longest and most technically challenging study, deep floor vocabulary.
The training, if you really go through all of the studies, the percussive studies and the balance studies, and if you go through all that, you develop an instrument that can implode as well as explode on the stage, you know? Your power is very central. I'm doing the solar plexus thing, but it is truly a central power that radiates from the center of the body, so that your extremities also are, it's like a baobab tree. I mean, your extremities are just as strong as that trunk is.
The Horton Technique is very useful for all dancers of all trainings, because it enables them to have that core strength and give them the freedom of movement that they need to be versatile for a choreographer. And the technique itself never once compromises movement flow or elegance in order to gain strength.
It's the most complete technique after all these years of studying and seeing dance and watching and traveling and looking at so many fabulous teachers in the world. Because it takes various elements of the body, picks one certain area, and will concentrate and fortify and stretch that area till it is completely stretched. If that movement then is forward, there's an opposition to that. There is always an opposition to everything that goes on. What's built into the Horton Technique is also all the various dynamics. So one is taught to move very quickly, one is taught to move extremely slow. One is taught to work in terms of phrasing. One is taught clearly to understand the anatomy and its workings. So it makes a very intelligent dancer, and it makes a phenomenally trained, strong, and versatile dancers. Without, and it's always been said, I think, by everyone, without being locked into a specific style.
When I was introduced to the Ailey company, before I even started dancing, at that point I saw the dancers had not only a strength about their movement, but a range of motion and an ability to shift direction, weight, and with it a sense of drum. So immediately what I was attracted to was the expressive element to what they were doing. The off-balance element I thought was the most amazing thing that I had ever learned. How to keep your control, how to keep your center, how to gain enough flexibility to be able to take anything that's upright into any direction. It's all about the vertical, it's all about the angles, it's all about keeping the center in an off-balance situation.
As an instructor teaching the Horton Technique, it really helps students understand placement, different parts of their bodies, where it should be, how they should work. It allows them to also dance and really experience the combination of dancing while using their technique and not having to think so much one or the other.